Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode. Trey Jackson.
Justin Pewter, episode 3.
Episode 3, man. Let's get it. Diving right into it. So we got a subscriber who DM'd us, and he was like, hey, does money buy happiness? Because y'all talk about it on the podcast. So I was like, yeah, absolutely. And so we bringing it to y'all, and we're going to give our opinion on it. So
That's a good one.
Yeah. So my opinion, I think money buy happiness to a certain extent.
Oh, absolutely. Facts.
You know,
for sure.
I think money, but the reason I say that is because money don't change you. Like, money is an amplifier. So whatever you already is, you're going to be that times 3 with money. If you an a-hole, you're going to be an a-hole with money.
That's true.
If you a kind-hearted person, you're going to be a more kind-hearted person with money. You know what I'm saying? So it's an amplifier. But, you know, I don't know.
I think you said it right. It does to a certain extent. And also, people are going to say you've changed, but that's just because they haven't seen you on a whole nother level, but doing the same things.
Yeah, that
just
is
because
true.
you have money, so now you can afford to do everything that you want instead of, oh, I can't do this, I can't afford it, I gotta pay a bill or whatever it is, right? So. And
I also want to add to that because listen, bro, like, let's be real, like, being broke, being in poverty, lacking. Not being able to afford to go to events or to buy certain clothes or whatever it is that you want to buy. Like, let's be real, it sucks, especially when you see
it does?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because think about it, like, especially like when you coming up in the process, say you trying to make, 6-7 figures, or you just trying to make a decent amount of money.
True.
And you see other people buying all this stuff, but you can't buy it yet. So, like, especially for men, like, when we grinding, bro, and like we coming up, like, we gotta be on our
discipline,
shit, really. Discipline for sure. You gotta stay focused, because if you don't, you never gonna get to the end goal, which is to make, basically be rich. But I don't want to just sit here and say that's that's all we want to talk about with the money buy happiness stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
I don't know. I had whenever I was younger, I would say no, it doesn't buy happiness whatsoever. It's like completely opposite, actually. But no, nowadays I definitely think it does. Like you said, to an extent, right? Because if you have money, you can literally fund and do anything and everything that you kind of want to. Oh, you want to move to Greece? All right, cool. Let's do it.
Yep.
Oh, you want to go travel to Japan? Sure. It's only $2,000 a plane ticket. No big deal. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to fly private because I can.
Yep.
Oh, you want a Bugatti? Let's do it.
Yep.
Because you can.
You want to catch that jet? Yeah, let's do it. Want to go? Let's go to this yacht party. Let's go.
Wait a minute. I want to get my own pilot's license and fly myself. Oh, wait, you can.
Yeah. Facts.
Like, you can do whatever you want. The only thing that I guess it can't buy, essentially, right, is pure, true love.
No, but okay, I say.
But you can buy a lot of fun.
Absolutely, but I think people that think money don't buy happiness is the people that just gave up in life already.
Oh yeah.
That don't, like, they just, you know what? I'm just go with the flow. I tried my best. I failed and they just gave up.
Yeah.
And that's not the case.
Yeah.
I think money can literally, the only thing I would say is, like, when you lose a loved one or like somebody close and you no longer can get them back, that's when it's like, okay, I got all this money, but this money can't bring that person back.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
It can't replace alive things. Like anything materialistic and even experiences you can kind of purchase, right? Because say you love an experience. Okay, well, you can buy everything else to go have that experience again.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, you can't buy like tangible living creatures, essentially.
Right.
Like,
yeah. So
if your dog passed away, well, you can buy another exact dog, same color, breed, name, whatever you want to do, but it's not the same dog. You can't buy a personality.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. That is true. That's
you can't buy a personality.
Yeah.
You can buy like different versions, but you can't buy that exact same personality.
Nope. Not at all. Yeah. I think, like, money is measured on how you see it, to me. Like, I don't want to put it that way. I don't want to put it that way, y'all, because I feel like, people in the comment section might say, yeah, money don't buy happiness, blah, blah, blah. This happened to me, or this, I'm going through this. But, you know, let's say you in a bad situation, down bad, you know, finna lose a house, finna lose a spouse, you know, kids need clothes, food on the table.
And someone just comes around, drops 50 mil in the bank.
Yeah.
Your life's gonna change.
Yeah.
You're gonna be pretty happy.
Right. And I like I always say, man, I just think people that say money don't buy happiness is just the people that already gave up in a sense.
They've accepted, okay, I'm not gonna grow.
They accept the reality.
It's not gonna be me.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, because I think it can buy a lot of things, just not true love for the most part.
Money can't
Pretty
buy,
much everything.
Money can't buy love at all. Fellas, I hope y'all listening, because it's a lot of guys out there that be leading
Like
with
I
their
said,
wallet.
you come-
It's a lot of guys
Yeah.
out there that be leading with their wallet, and it always end up to nowhere. Because
Yeah.
if you come in with your wallet to the table, a female just gonna know, like, okay, he hiding something from me. He just always flexing with money.
But like I said, you can buy a lot of fun with the wallet,
yeah,
but don't get attached.
yeah, I agree.
Sure.
I agree. But yeah, man, fellas, please don't be out there leading with y'all wallet, man. That's
Yeah,
you know, you
like
can't buy love.
Yeah, you just
Can't.
become a yes man. Sure, here it is.
Yeah. Yep.
What do you want?
And then after a while, like, you know, your bank account start getting lower and lower. Let's say you're not even a millionaire. Let's say you just got a couple thousand in the bank, and you showed this girl this certain lifestyle, and now she's just like, that's what she's expecting all the time.
Yeah,
And then she just get more expensive and more expensive. Like, okay, I want to eat at Ruth's Chris, or I want to eat at Steak 48. You
Even
know,
better.
every other night, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, you
Gotta
know.
set some boundaries.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But if you didn't leave with your wallet and you was authentically you, she probably would have liked you for you.
Yeah.
You know. And then
True.
like another thing, whenever you leave with your wallet, like I was saying earlier, it makes it seem like girls just know like something missing, because he's just talking, you know, about my car, or, you know, just luxury stuff, purses and designer clothes and stuff like that. So they gon' kind of read that like, okay,
They start thinking
he's not
kinda
confident.
Like,
He's not confident.
yeah.
So he got to leave with his wallet,
Yeah.
you know? So yeah, man. But money, I would say money is a great tool to help you out in life. I'm not saying go crazy. Everybody don't want to be a millionaire. Everybody don't want to be a billionaire.
It's true.
Some people content.
There's more problems with money.
Some people
you know?
content with making 50, 60K, maybe 100K a year. That's all they want to do. And that's perfectly fine.
That's also what they've been taught.
Yeah, but also I want to say that because a lot of people think when people say, does money buy happiness, it always got to consider like millions or billions of dollars.
That's,
like
you're 100% right, because money can be, you know, it's so subjective to someone else. Because if you grew up with, you know, in a third world country and now you're making $100,000 a year, you're gonna call yourself rich most likely. 'Cause,
Absolutely.
Like, you
That's
came
what I
from
say.
literally nothing to
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, if you make $100,000 a year, you know, you can afford, you know, the nicer things in life. You can go out to eat, you know, most nights if you want to.
Yes, sir.
You're not buying that Ferrari. You're not going to Steak 48 or Ruth's Chris every other night. But, you know, like, you have a nice house. You got a nice car. You have, you know, if you have kids and a wife, you got nice things.
Yep. I definitely agree.
Yeah.
So it's measured off how you see happiness
Yeah,
to me.
exactly. I agree.
You know, it ain't just like a certain number. Like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like, I want to make 50K a month. I wrote that on my
Absolutely.
goal list. Like, I want to hit that. That's 600,000 a year. And, you know, that's just like on the low end.
That's
Some
small.
people make, I know it's small. Some people out here making 1 million a year plus.
You can be like Grant Cardone making, you know, $400,000 a month is nothing. You need to get up and do more.
No. He was like, if you make below 400,000 a year, you ought to be ashamed of yourself as a man.
Yeah.
And I don't know, bro. I think he was.
Which I think I think it's really, really subjective. If you make $400,000 a year, it's a lot of money.
It's life changing money. But
It's life-changing.
the reason I think he said that, y'all, is because marketing. You know, he
blew
probably,
up. Yeah.
and he blew up off that.
Yeah.
And
I was watching a YouTuber and dude, he like destroyed him.
Yeah.
On that. Yeah.
He-
I was like,
he
I
caught the
agree.
odds.
Yeah.
He caught the odds of people.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it upset me for a bit because I was like, okay,
yeah,
like come on,
like,
dude.
damn, I'm not even making 400 yet. Yeah,
Come on, man. $400K a year is a lot.
life changing for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, realistically, once you're at 100K, you can start using money to save and then use that to invest.
Well,
400K, you're starting a business.
I would say if you the man in the man of the household or whatever, and you making six figures and your wife not working, y'all got kids, okay, and then it's like, okay, it's
It's tough.
technically
It's tough.
you making like below 6, because I measure it in like bills,
Just cut it straight in half.
kids. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
got to measure it off your situation basically.
Yeah.
So 6 figures may be good to a guy that don't got kids, but it may be bad for a guy that do got kids.
Yeah.
The guy with kids probably need to make more money. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Especially like if his wife not working and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I would say if you're you know, married and you have 1 or 2 kids, like y'all both want a net like 250 a year.
Yeah, yeah, that is.
That's
true.
a lot though, but I mean, you'll have a nice life.
Oh yeah, like I
Absolutely.
said, you would definitely live comfortably.
Yeah.
Like never have to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
And then you can put your kids through.
See, for me, I don't you know, I don't have no kids, no girl, nothing like that. So
Me neither.
yeah,
And we damn near at 6, close to
Basically.
6. Yeah. So you know, life is cool, but I still want to reach that limit, y'all. I want to make $50K a month. That way, I'm just like, I ain't never gotta. You know, I'm gonna always constantly want to make more, but like that's just like what I want to make right now.
yeah, I want like 30 to 50 million.
30 to
That'd be sick.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
Yeah.
don't have to worry about anything.
Yep. And I like living like that. Like you ain't got to answer to nobody. You live comfortably. You wake up when you want to wake up. But I would say, whenever you're making that type of money, don't become a slouch.
Yeah.
You know, don't become lazy.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're making that type of money, you need to keep waking up early, keep going to the gym, keep staying
Absolutely.
focused, find out more ways to make money. Because
That's what I was
now,
gonna say too.
now you at a different echelon level of life. Like
Yeah,
not a
'cause-
lot of people make 30 to 50 million.
No, because you're at the point where everything like that made you that money, you have people in place to continue it running perfectly fine, most likely.
Yeah.
So like you have, you know, general managers, whatever you want.
Multiple
But
businesses.
that
and
allows
stuff.
you
Yeah.
to then, all right, let me do some research. Let me go make a deal with a buddy. Let's, you know, make more money.
Yeah. So basically you always want. Well, when you in that position, you always gonna be networking.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
never, bro. And
Because you're also gonna have so many people coming up to
exactly
you
that's
that
the
wants
thing.
to learn.
I was
but
just
you-
gonna say that. So when you at that level, like you don't even have to go out there looking for nobody no more. You know what I'm saying? It's mainly just you going out there and doing your own thing, and people coming up to you with deals, offers, and investments, trying to get you to co-sign on the deal or whatever, stuff like that. So like I said, once you pass a certain level, bro, life is just amazing.
It's kind of like autopilot.
Yeah. And
It's like your path to choose. What do you want to do?
And you remember back to the first video we made, I remember we was talking about, how hard life can get. And life is hard. I agree. But it become easier when you put yourself in a position and obtain all the principles and, the lessons and stuff you needed to learn to become that certain individual. Once you become that person, it become easier. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I would say that would make it hard is like losing loved ones, maybe some relationships that fell off, maybe a business that had to shut down, whatever the case may be. But it's still easier because you're not lacking money.
That's true.
You need money to do everything, bro.
Think about it this way. Here's a good point of view, and I'm curious what your opinion is. So let's say you're born into money. Family has 100 million. Like, do whatever you want, right? You're flying private. You may have a jet. Your first car is a Ferrari, because why not, right? So you're born loaded. Then what, right? So like, because then that's just normal to you. Like, you don't grow up, oh, I'm rich as hell. Like, yeah, I want to be broke tomorrow. No, you don't think that.
Hold on. So what you trying to say though?
So like, if you're born super rich with like 100 million or even $20 million, like where, like you don't have to worry about a thing from the day you're born till you die, like that's normal. So I can see then money wouldn't necessarily buy you happiness because everything is so normal to you.
Absolutely.
You're used to the private jet. You're used to everything that you guys do on a normal basis. Like I said, you're not going to be like, oh, tomorrow let me just be broke and see what that life is like.
But also, I agree with you, but I also think a kid being born into all that money or that lifestyle, he not going to obtain.
They're not going to appreciate it.
That, and he not going to obtain and appreciate, like, like basically coming up, not having all that money, basically you coming up and making it yourself.
Yeah.
Like, especially as a man, like we go through a lot of hardships, with business, relationships, life, losing loved ones, like,
and
all that.
I mean, you can make life harder on yourself too by your choices you make.
Yeah.
Like I've made financial choices in the past where, I'm looking back on them, I'm like, damn, like life's a little harder because of that. Like, oh, maybe I should have kept that car and not bought this car. Stuff like that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But like when you living in abundance right out the womb, you ain't got to worry about nothing. You don't think like that. So a kid that, that's growing up in poverty, in the hood, whatever, versus a kid that's born into all this money, nice lifestyle, it's no comparison.
Yeah, no, not at all.
It'll be more fun to be the kid in a hood that's in poverty and come up to be a millionaire himself.
Yeah, he's in for sure.
Because he had to go on a journey. That's basically like being in a fucking movie.
You're also going to learn how to like spend your money better. You're not just going to go waste it.
Oh yeah. You learn how to leverage money, how to treat money, because money, the thing about money is anybody can get it.
Yeah.
My little 2-year-old niece can get money.
Yeah.
The hardest thing that Americans face, or people in the world face, is keeping it coming. Keeping it coming, retaining it, how to grow it. Like
what to do next, right? A lot of people don't know because they're not professionals. They're not a professional finance advisor, or maybe they're an engineer, so like they don't know what to do with their $50,000 in the bank or whatever.
Well, because the Blue Pill Society teach what they teach people. They teach people to go to school, get a job, and work.
Get a degree first.
Well, go to school, get a degree, job, and work.
Yeah.
They don't teach them how to grow the money.
They don't teach you how to make 100,000, if that.
Yeah, well, yeah,
or that's the goal. That's
but listen though, making 100,000 on a W-2 versus a 1099 is two different things.
Yeah, I agree.
You got tax benefits with the 1099 versus the W-2.
Sure.
Bro, I was watching the video. This guy was making like 120K, and he said after all the taxes and stuff, I think they took like 20 to 30K in taxes.
Mm-hmm. Was he single or?
Yeah, he was single. So I think it brought him down to like 85, 90. So
Oh yeah, like the 100,000 nowadays is like 60.
I'm gonna be real. Don't come at me, y'all, but I think making 6 figures is going to be the new norm.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the world just steady progressing. All this technology coming out, more job opportunities. It's crazy. We don't know what to expect, but I definitely think that making 6 figures is just going to be normal.
Yeah, think about it this way: the new price of the average price of a new car in America nowadays is $48,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I seen Elon Musk.
That's a lot. Yeah,
did you see the Tesla prices?
Yeah, he just screwed the previous owners.
Bro, they shot her up.
Yeah. No. They slashed 20%.
They did, really?
Mm-hmm. All the new cars, 20%.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. I seen that on Twitter.
Yeah. So like a Model X was like 118, 119. Now they're 109, starting at 109.
Well, yeah, because they can't sell them.
Exactly.
A lot of people not able to afford them.
And all the owners are pissed because they're like, oh, now, what am I supposed to do with my $13,000 depreciation?
Right.
Okay, well, first of all, cars depreciate most likely, unless it's a rare, unique super car.
As soon as you drive a car off the lot, it depreciate. Yeah. So,
instantly.
Yeah. So,
the bank, no one cares. The bank doesn't care. They're not going to, let me just return the car right after you drive away. No, we're going to give you 20% less.
Right. But I heard, I was hearing some rich people saying that leasing was good too, because it's like you own the car, but you don't. You can replace it every 2 years.
Yeah, but you're throwing money away.
I know, but the only thing I hate about that is you can't go over a certain amount of miles.
Oh, you can.
Can you?
Yeah, they charge you.
They charge you for it. That's what I meant to say. And then, sometimes I think when you lease, they try to screw you with the lease on the payments and stuff like that.
Buying a car in general, they try to do that.
Well, yeah, that's how the banks make their money.
Yeah.
So.
Did you know that? And a buddy of mine told me this. He used to work at a dealership, and you know who you are if you're listening. A buddy of mine told me that the finance managers, apparently, let's just say, oh hey, you were approved for 3.2% APR. Apparently, it works in their favor to have a higher interest rate. So you may actually be approved for 2.9 or 2.8, but they just tell you were approved for 3.2. And so what are you gonna do? Say no?
Really?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's 100% true because that's what a friend of mine told me, but yeah, I was like, damn.
That is crazy.
That is crazy.
But that's how they make their money, bro.
Yeah, and then they sell you all the packages and stuff.
Yeah, on my other channel, T-Jack, I got a video dropping. I'm finna drop soon about how to leverage credit, basically teaching people how to build credit and stuff, because it's a lot of people that don't know about credit. and how credit worked.
Yeah, or they're like 22, 23, and they haven't started.
Haven't started.
Yeah, I started when I was 18.
Me too.
So I have, you know.
But I think everybody start off like with a 524 because that's what I started off at.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
So,
what
I never even checked it whenever I first got it because there was no use. Like, you just got it, right?
Yeah, you just got it. And, you know, so basically, I'm going to just teach people how to, you know, build and leverage credit. Because credit is life.
Yeah, you can't, yeah.
Think about this, y'all. Every time you want to get a car loan, what? They check your credit. You want to get a house mortgage, credit. What? You want to get a regular loan.
Trying to buy an airplane? Credit.
Or everything is credit, bro. Credit, I hate to say it, but we all just like numbers.
And that's the sad thing.
And
right?
that's how they find out, like.
That's all. In my opinion, it comes back to the blue pill part of society because they train you to leverage everything on credit.
Yep.
Because you're not rich, because you don't have the liquid cash to just drop on a house or drop on a plane, whatever it is, right? You have to finance.
Because they make their money in interest rates. That's how they make their money, y'all.
Yep.
People out here paying 18, 19, 20% interest rates.
Yep.
Like, bro, that's nothing. Like, you will literally be paying all your life. Just like student loans, bro, you will pay all your life.
Yep.
That's what's crazy to me. And a lot of people, you know, would be like, oh, you know, I got a $20K limit. Let me go charge the full $20K and then just be paying on that shit.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah.
You know, just like on the hamster wheel, just over and over.
It's a cycle.
But don't get me wrong, y'all. Y'all could use credit to invest as well. You can leverage your credit to buy investments and, you know, like real estate. Mm-hmm. I would say real estate because I'm not really big on the stock market, but mainly real estate where you can buy a property and, you know, buy upgrades with the credit card and use, you know, your tenant will pay rent and you can pay your credit card back with the
yeah, like you can't use the credit card to buy the house or buy the actual item, but you can use it in other ways to help out the item.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Like you want to do house upgrades or, you know, you want to hire you know, maintenance team, whatever the case may be. Yeah, you can use your credit card to help you out a little bit. Yeah. And I feel like you shouldn't be charging your credit card like that anyway. Like
no, I feel like you should use your credit card as if it's a debit card. So like only spend on it what you can afford at the end of the month.
Well, yeah, that is true.
Obviously, though, credit cards are also for emergencies, right? So you don't have the money for a tire. You know, you get a flat tire. What are you gonna do? Not drive your car? Like you can't get to work, therefore you can't make money to pay your bills. So you're gonna use a credit card. To buy that tire.
Absolutely.
So I think you use them for what you can spend them for, because that way you don't get caught in a trap. And then two, also in emergency uses.
I think mainly to, like, I agree with the emergency use only, but also like if you don't need to use it, or like if you don't have the money in your regular bank account to buy it, like let's say you want to buy a pair of shoes that cost $1,000. If you don't have that in your regular bank account, don't go charge it to the credit card. That makes no sense.
Exactly.
You literally,
because you're not going to pay it off, therefore you're going to get an interest, and then you start that cycle.
Yep, and we call it the rat race. You know, just hamster wheel, just
Disneyland,
La La Land. But yeah, man, that's the topic on money buys happiness. I hope I answered. Well, we hope we answered the subscriber question, man.
First of all, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yep. You like our new upgrades right here?
Yeah, we've been making upgrades, y'all. You know, we coming up, and we appreciate y'all for showing love and support. We want to continue to grow. Like I said, continue to build the community.
Absolutely.
The empire, money mindset game. I feel like a lot of people out there need that, man. And we here to add value, help y'all out. You know, 2 young guys out here getting it, you know. And what's crazy is we giving y'all information, but we also going through life too. So we can tell y'all
we're learning. We're learning as well.
So we sponges to life. So we basically going through it as well and telling y'all, like, we making the mistakes and we telling y'all so y'all don't make the mistakes.
Exactly.
Basically.
Like, by no means we're not experts, obviously.
No,
but we're growing. We've done a little bit where we can see what works, what doesn't work, and we're learning as well. So
absolutely.
Yeah. But we're taking it day by day, having fun. But please make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Please comment down some new topics that you guys want to hear. Check out our Instagram. We have a link tree down in the description, so you guys will be able to see all of our social medias and kind of go from there. Like Trey said, like, we're really trying to build a positive community here.
Yes, sir. Like he said, hit us in a DM. Yep. You know, if you don't want to comment on the video, hit us in a DM. If y'all got any questions, we would love to answer them. you know, give us topics to talk about and basically put y'all on game.
Yeah, exactly. Just head over to our Instagram, DM us.
Hit the link below in the description, man. It's going to take you to Linktree, and we got all our socials, and, you know, go from there. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all once again.
Thank you
And
guys
we'll
so
catch
much.
y'all next video, man. We out.